Wait, don't turn the channel. You've tuned into High Gravity.
The show where we talk about beer, brewing, and bullshit.
Where the only thing we take seriously is the next round.
So grab a glass.
Fill it with something cold.
And enjoy the show. It's been a rough year, Emily.
Rough year, it's been 5 days.
Oh, yeah. A lot of shit's happened in 5 days.
Jesus Christ.
I'm wearing pants. He shaved his face. The hell is a weird year to start.
He said he shaved his body.
Mm-hmm. Every crack.
I see the face, and I'm going to take your word for it at that. I do not need confirmation of anything else.
He kept the eyebrows, though. That's the thing.
They almost went too. Almost.
It'd be a good look.
I thought so.
What was that movie from like the
We can do the eyebrows in this show.
early
My
2000s?
knife might be sharp enough.
Oh, you see my new knife?
No, I did not.
I got it for Christmas.
Woo. Nice. I'm excited.
Knife.
It's very nice.
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, I won't.
Oh! Oh!
I mean, if we're going to play that game,
That's not a knife.
that's a knife.
This is cute.
I like it.
By the way, they were both the same size.
No, mine's bigger.
It's not the size. It's how it penetrates.
Mine's also wider. Mine's sharper.
I don't know about sharper. This thing's won awards.
Yours is blunt. Mine's comes to a point.
All right, now that all the dick measuring is over with. So who do we have here? Who are you guys?
Oh,
Wait, have we started
I have a
yet?
gun.
Who are you?
yeah.
Well,
Mine's a knife.
they invited us to the back. We're the famous Web3 twins, I think. Brewing American.
Welcome back.
Definitely
Yeah.
famous.
You brought us beer, I see.
Yep, we went out to Brewery Hop.
Yeah.
Last Monday, we stopped off at a place called CBC thinking it was a brewery. But it was not. They had a lot of good beer on tap,
Isn't that Canadian Broadcasting Company?
and they were horrible service. And then
Well,
at
it's
the
a
end,
TV company, yeah.
At the end, they come over and said that the card didn't charge, and they wanted to charge it again. While the other guy said, "Nope, it says it's charged on my account." And we end up getting up and walking out. Do you guys want food? No. We waited an hour for a beer. We're out of here.
That's too long for a beer.
Where
Yeah.
was it at?
That was CBC in, where was it? Ferndale or
Oh.
somewhere down there.
Troy or Ferndale.
Yeah. But so we stopped off at a couple places. We stopped off at the Heights, which is I think near Ferndale area.
Let's say that's Sterling or Dearborn.
No, the brewery is called The Heights.
Oh.
We stopped off the Dog and Pony Show where we got a couple of these beers from this guy. I bought the 275 beer, which I think is a beer
Collaboration.
brewery-
I'm kind of interested in that
collaboration.
one.
Yeah.
And the other one, he said he didn't have any, but they had it on tap. So it was kind of interesting. He chased me out of I wouldn't say chase. He walked out with a bottle. He says, "Hey, I found a bottle." He says, I go, "Great, that'd be awesome." Because I told him, I go, usually, we go around with the guys once a year. Either we stay a weekend, we go brewery hopping, or like today, we're just going to go for the day. I go, I got a podcast back home, the High Gravity podcast. I go, these guys take beer, they sample it, and they give a review on it. I go, I was looking for these BBA beers, and to give them the, High Gravity. I go, I was hoping to take one of those, and he says, we're all out of that one. So he ended up chasing me out and gave me one in the parking lot.
Sweet.
So that was a donation by them.
Gave you one what in the parking lot?
A beer. This
okay.
marshmallow, it was, I can't remember the name of
Vanilla almond barrel aged stout.
It's got a dog on it.
Toblerone in a bottle?
It has cocoa nibs.
Yeah, I like nibs.
We should start with the one that Brew hacky sacked in the parking lot.
it. That was the free one, I think.
So
I
get
was
the empty pitcher. It's going to foam.
So the one I hacky sacked was the Rocky Road BA Stout.
Ooh.
And that's
that
the
sounds
one
good.
that has the marshmallow in it, and he donated.
Nice.
And the other one is the 275, which is a collaboration.
Such a confusing name.
I know.
Very. Yeah. Well, I mean, we should drink that one
But
first
it's
so we
because
can
it's
stop
a
talking about
collaboration in Florida.
I think it was
brewing
said
company.
Cycle Brewing or something.
Cycle Brewing in Florida, yeah.
Nice.
So that's why it's the expressway name.
And the other two
Makes
beers I
sense.
brought are the beers I got from Total Wine.
Very nice.
They looked good. They tasted good. So
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, there's no description on this bottle other than the
275.
the picture of the United States with like a couple
Serve
of pins
cold,
in it.
drink fresh.
And then, there's a description here. Collaboration stout with our friends at Cycle Brewing in St. Petersburg, Florida. Aged 3 years in Stag Junior barrels before we treated it with Sumatra coffee and Madagascar vanilla beans. That sounds fucking great.
Isn't Stag cherry?
Stag
Red
cherry.
They make...
Stag is a
Cherry
Buffalo
Stag.
Trace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're trying that one first, right? I
I'm
got a
down for
description
this
to the
one.
other one too, so when we're ready.
I'm excited.
All right. That smells really good.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Really dark too.
It's super
yeah.
dark. Like, you couldn't see through the bottle, and I thought it was just a really dark bottle, and then you pour it, and you can see through the
Holy
bottle.
crap. Ooh.
Did it say how many ABV this was?
On the bottle, I don't know, but on the clip here, I got
That's
is
in the
12%.
That's about right.
It's
It has a really nice smell to
Oh,
it.
and it smells very boozy too.
yeah.
It like sticks to the side of the glass when you swirl it around, like literally like oil. Smells super chocolatey. Like when I opened the bottle, it smelled like German chocolate cake.
I wish we had an audience to share this with.
Wow, that's rich as hell.
Very rich. Very chocolate notes.
Yeah. Huh. That is a strong
Yeah.
fucking beer.
It almost makes me think I'm drinking like a liquid chocolate in the beginning.
Yeah,
Watered down.
right up
Hershey.
front.
And then the bourbon at the end.
You know what it reminds me
Little
of?
bit. It's very, very subtle on the bourbon finish, though.
Reminds me of that cuckoo for cocoa nibs or whatever that
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
that we
A little
had.
bit, yeah.
Not quite
Really
as
thick,
sweet,
too.
but
I do taste the
Close.
bitterness of the cocoa nibs at the end.
Yeah.
yes.
But last episode we talked about how strong is too strong in beers, and a stout can be 18%. We've had them great. Would you say this was at 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can taste the
I'd say it's a
alcohol
little-
in it.
Yeah. I mean,
So I
you
almost
need
wonder if it
at
needed
that
to
level.
age.
Yeah, I'm not even sure when this was bottled.
3
I
years
didn't
though in
ask
a
that.
stag barrel.
That or
No, that's
it,
true.
should
Oh.
go to room temperature before we drink.
Not
it.
bad. It's just thick.
Yeah.
It
I don't say that
definitely
much about beer.
it definitely kind of
thick.
evolves across the palate. Like up front, you get like the booziness, and it almost feels thin for a second, but then it like sits on your palate, and like you go through 3 or 4 different phases of chocolate, and it just feels heavier. Like you get the dark chocolate, the milk chocolate, the bitterness and the cocoa nibs.
Yeah, I also get
not
like
wrong,
a
yeah.
powdered chocolate mix. Like you mix in a
Yes.
hot chocolate, you know?
Yeah.
Almost that kind of like Cocoa Puffs
Sure.
type flavor.
You know, this might be real good with a little hint of peppermint rimming.
You want a rim job.
You're all about that rim
Keep on
job, aren't
asking
you?
about a rim job.
We clearly said last time
I'm
I do
out.
not like them. I put it in the glass and then mix the beer around it.
Yeah, make sure I say I'm out.
Actually, I could see this being good with peppermint. It would be like a York peppermint patty. I definitely understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, the peppermint's going to ruin your palate for every other beer. So maybe we'll try
Oh
that
my
at the
gosh.
end.
Float
He's
'em
gonna
in there,
drop
buddy.
it in.
Oh, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna try to crush it first.
ruin his
Use
palate.
your really big
Use the
knife.
bottle
Yeah.
that
I
was used.
will. You know what?
Use the bottle that was used for a hacky sack. It's pretty robust.
So Johnny's gonna throw in a Brax peppermint candy in there after he breaks it up. If he can.
I was really hoping that they were like meme candy that was just like habanero candy or something
would've been
heinous.
funny.
He throws it in there and he's just like, "What the fuck is wrong with this?"
I'd like to say that his knife is not shattering this candy.
No.
No.
And it says
He is shattering my expectations of him, which I didn't think could get lower.
I wonder if the dog and pony show will appreciate you putting this in their beer. But let's go.
Probably not. I'm gonna try this.
I love, for me personally, I'm very excited about all the crinkling wrapper sound that our listeners get to enjoy. For like 3 minutes straight, Johnny struggles with a peppermint candy. We're going to title this episode 3 Minutes of Struggle with a Peppermint
a
Candy.
very sharp knife. Don't make me laugh. This.
More's going on the computer and the floor.
This is definitely a sipping beer, though.
Yeah, I'm
I can't
like,
drink it fast.
I'm trying to like want another sip, and I'm like, I can wait. I can hold off. All right, now that you've crushed up your cocaine, what is it? What's the verdict?
It's better. It's a lot better. Needs more though.
Needs more peppermint.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
there
gonna
we go.
cut himself.
It's happened before.
I would get some Band-Aids.
I would have just threw the candy in there. It'll melt, you know.
Yeah, but the ratio's gonna be
Just like you got it right the first
So
time.
we were all sitting here watching him use his knife to scrape peppermint flakes into his beer,
The perfect ratio, also.
This is content.
which half of it's ending up on the table.
Yep.
Some's on the floor.
No.
That, and you know why his keyboard is sticky.
Well, I hope that ratio was good because you just
Well.
ate the rest of it.
I know. But gave up.
Well, that was a special moment for all of us. I'm glad we got to enjoy that together.
And his clothes stayed on.
So overall, though, it's a good beer.
Yeah.
It's just very chocolatey, thick. It's a sipper.
Yeah.
If you want that lawnmower beer, this is not the beer for that. But we're not in the summertime either.
I'm not sure I like
a
it.
beer that lasts a whole lawn.
All joking aside, with the peppermint, it's a lot better.
Like up front, I get too much of like when you age something for a really long time. I don't want to say sour, but there's just something about like beer that's been in a barrel for more than like a year. It just starts to, I don't know, to me just tastes kind of off. The back taste is good. It's chocolatey, but up front, it's just kind of, maybe it's the booze. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the upfront taste on this one. I'm very in the middle on it.
Maybe on 75 then?
Yeah, I think I'm on 75 then. Because I went from 275 to 75 to 275.
So you're going south.
I guess that's the whole theme. That's the whole beer. And I wonder, it makes me curious. It says our friends at, this Florida brewery. And it's like you make friends with breweries all around the country, I guess.
I think this put them in a circle. So is that the key thing? Cycle brewing, they just went right into a circle. 275, 75, back on to 275?
I've never driven to Florida. Well, when I was like 7, we went to Florida and we drove. But I
don't know. 275 doesn't go. Anyhow.
75 straight south, but
Yeah.
it might be 275 for that side of
Correct.
Florida.
Yeah.
We always took 95 home. It was a more scenic route.
This almost makes me want to go call up my buddy in Kentucky that owns a brewery and do a collaboration with him.
You should.
That'd be
What
pretty
roads
cool.
would that be?
What roads?
75.
Just 75, I think.
75.
right to Lexington.
Yep. I never knew until I
it's
was
75 south?
much older that odd number highways are north, south, and even are supposed to be east, west.
Wow, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, I didn't know that. No, that was I was like a lot older than I should be. But I think by the time I was really driving, like we had MapQuest and things, so I could print off directions. And now I just put
God
it on
have
my
mercy
phone.
Now it's
on your
just
soul
GPS.
if you miss a turn, though.
Yeah, I always had a map in my car. My dad taught me how to read a map. But like when you print off the
Same.
MapQuest directions,
Yeah.
like it, has.
I don't think kids nowadays can read maps.
No.
Why would you?
I got stuck without a phone once. My phone was dead. The charger didn't work. I think I've told part of that story before. Regardless, I'm in the middle of wherever the fuck I was, and I actually had to pull over the side of the road and dig out a map, figure out where the hell I was, into a general idea, and I just looked until I found something like, all right, I think I'm there.
The difference is
I'm
when
here.
you use a map, you learn the area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
GPS, you don't learn the area at all.
No, I don't.
No,
I'm
that's-
bad with direction and things like that, like
yeah.
getting somewhere.
A lot of times when we travel, I navigate. So, like, my buddy and I, we do a lot of off-road stuff. He's driving. We're going pretty fast. I'll pull the map up. It's like, all right, up here, make a left, make a right. But I'll download the maps because a lot of places we go, there's no reception, and we'd be screwed without a map downloaded.
I've had that problem when we
Yeah.
camp up north. Like
Yeah.
it's 25 miles off the highway,
Yeah.
and you don't have signal once you get off the highway.
No,
And there's no gas stations or anything either, so
Oh,
you
no.
better have filled up before you get there.
yeah, there's random, people living in the hills up there, and God knows what other critters, bears, wolves.
There's some weird ass people living up in northern Michigan. Like there's just one that it's funny. We've like gone down. He's like kind of an oddity. His house is like he's got like a house made out of like old dryers and washers, but like his actual like house is like the tar paper shacks you see in like poverty movies.
Jeez.
And he's got this big hairy ugly dog, and he looks like remember Jumanji with Robin Williams, like when he like comes out and he's got like the beard and he's like the wild man look. This dude looks just like that, except for he's so like dirty that like he looks like tan all year round. But it's just at the end of this dead end dirt road, and it's just like a cave troll.
Yeah, at the end of the fire trail.
Yeah,
That's why I brought a gun with me when we were not because of people like that, but more so the bears.
I'll say, yeah, there's
potential
bears.
risk when we were up there. Yeah.
we go
I brought a big
blueberry
gun with
picking
me
up there. There's like fields of those like huckleberries, I think is what they call them, like the little tiny blueberries, and like just the pine forest. It's just as far as the eye can see. It's these little baby blueberry plants. And, you know, you're driving down this, like, little 2-track back in the woods to get to the blueberries. And every time I go, like, we always make sure we're well-armed because bears love blueberries.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, we've never seen them there. We've seen them around and seen them in the area, but never seen them at the blueberry patch.
I'm pretty sure we saw wolves at one point on that trip. Or it was some big-ass coyotes.
I say, aren't they only in the UP?
They've
Wolves?
been
'Cause
seen south.
They reintroduced them.
They may not have been wolves, but they were...
Did they cross the Mackinac Bridge?
I don't know.
Or
Man, I
swam.
don't follow.
They're big. They're big.
It's a long swim.
I thought they were down here. Maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else.
No, I played
I don't know.
a video game reference that no one will get, but I played a lot of Valheim, which is like this kind of like Viking survival game, but you can tame wolves. And they're not very smart, but we put it in our boat and we're like trying to go to this other island, and the wolves, their AI is not great. They fall out of the boat. They can't get back in. So we're like, well, shit, now our wolf is in the middle of the ocean. I'm like, well, whatever, we'll make more wolves. So we just proceed on our journey, and we played the game for another like 30, 40 hours over the course of a couple days. And one day we're just sailing to somewhere random, and in the middle of the ocean, here's a wolf. Just swimming. And I mean, the game is massive. Like, the world map is massive. It would take you hours to sail from one side to the other. And here's a wolf.
So you're saying they can swim?
Yeah, apparently for days, if not weeks on end. So that is how they got down from the UP. If they work like Valheim.
So this is funny. So this beverage, when you rinse your glass, it looks like good dark bourbon.
Yeah, seriously, it looks like you've got flat Coke in your glass, like just from rinsing the dregs. Everyone else is finished theirs. I am still working on mine. It is.
I had two.
Well, I'm not. No one's surprised. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. But I had to finish mine because I couldn't drink it anymore.
I think I'm
It
with
was
you
just
there.
Too heavy.
Salud.
It's gonna hurt. That was a dumb idea. That's what I did.
God, this reminds me of the syrup stuff.
That's kind of better.
almost.
That was kind of better.
There's half.
This is a chugging beer, by the way.
Yeah.
Don't
overall,
tell me.
I mean,
that.
it was
don't
pretty.
tell me that.
Let's get the yard.
I enjoyed it, but the problem is drinking that whole entire pint yourself.
Oh no way! Yeah,
It's gonna be
I
a
couldn't.
long night.
This is definitely one of those like 10-ounce pours, and I don't even think I'd want a full 10 ounces of it.
No. I would struggle to finish 10 ounces of it.
There's a lot of people ask like, oh, you just like, drink, get a bottle of Dark Lord and drink it by yourself. Like you seem to like it. You got a lot of it, and I'm like, I've never once opened a bottle of Dark Lord when I wasn't around at least 5 or 6 people.
I don't
And
know
even
that
5 or
I
6
could
people
do
is
that.
not enough to drink
Yeah.
a whole
Right.
bottle of Dark Lord most times.
I probably did that at the bottle shop.
I mean, I brought 4 bottles, and I know
Yeah.
you polished off a good portion of it. So
Well, I didn't want it to get dumped.
no, and we will not. We don't dump Dark Lord.
No, everyone's winding down. I know I had a few good hits of that, but I had a lot of. I was pretty much just doing shots of stuff to get rid of open bottles that night.
There was a lot of good beers.
There were
Bottle.
some
A lot of good
fantastic
beers.
I called my dad for a ride home. I left the Jeep out front and got my dad to
I think-
pick me up.
My favorite one was that German lager.
That one was good.
The one that we still can't pronounce, even though we've looked at the picture 12 times.
No,
Who brought the German lager?
Germans.
Roland.
Roland. Okay, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good
it
one.
was so, the same thing.
Okay.
It was just so
Said Pilsner on it.
crisp.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, is there a difference? Because I don't know if there's a difference between.
Yes.
Well, the lagering
It's
process.
colder process.
It's-
Yes. So it definitely is.
So lagering.
But I mean, I'm with you. No difference.
yeah, you're not gonna.
I'm
taste
on
it.
your side.
Yeah.
We're beer people.
Didn't we
got this
discuss
shit
that
down.
with Bill?
Well, it's. I mean,
like
it's
a
like
minor difference, but
it's like
it's
stout
close enough.
or stout and porter or pale ale and IPA. Like IPAs and pale ales are both made with ale yeast, right?
One's from India, one's from not. Come on.
Okay, I guess it's not Champagne unless it's from the Champagne region of France.
Exactly.
That makes sense. All right, so all the IPAs we have here
What
aren't
about a
actual
Dunkel and a
IPAs.
Doppelbock? Well, they're pretty close too. A Bach and a Dunkel.
Well, you have to dunk one to drown it, and then
You know,
I think one's darker.
I don't get to drink enough of them to split those hairs. I think.
Well, we're gonna have to do that then.
Yeah, drink some Dunkels and some. I like those.
Box
Sounds like a good
and-
episode right there, right?
Comparing the two.
Pilsner and lager and Doppelbock.
But the same concept as stout and porters.
Dunkel.
Yeah.
Easily
Yeah.
misunderstood.
Which-
Which are so close.
We've drawn the lines between them, and now that like we've talked about it, I actually notice it. Like when I'm drinking a porter, I'm like, oh, this is a lighter stout. Like it's not as heavy on the body, a lot more of the roast. My nephew brought me. He works at a bar, and he brought me a can. It was like something a distributor was handing out, and I thought about bringing it, but I was like, this is a sample. I don't know if that's kosher, but it was a porter. And I remember distinctly thinking, like when I was drinking it, I was like, oh, we discussed how this is not a stout, and it definitely wasn't. It wasn't great.
so like in the outro, you did learn something.
Yeah, exactly. So, do we want another beer? Do we want to go to this next stout here, or what are we thinking?
Yeah, let's keep it heavy because this one's lighter, right? That's lighter.
The last two are a little later, I think.
Yeah, they're about 8.
Citra ass down. We'll do that one.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That's a pale ale.
palates.
That sounds like a good cleanser. Actually,
I've seen a lot of their stuff at like Play-Doh and things like that, and like I like their artwork. So this one has it looks like some sort of like golden retriever or something sitting on a barrel. It's super fucking adorable. I know. I can see he's showing me his phone. I'm looking at the bottle.
Peripheral vision then.
It looks like the labels are like hand stamped almost. It's super cool. Like the marshmallow on the side looks hand stamped.
is it mallow or mallow?
Yes. Vanilla, almond, marshmallow, Dog and Pony Show Brewing still. Barrel aged stout 2024. Cacao nibs.
Oh yes, that's what I'm waiting for.
I'm excited.
All
for
right.
This one.
So Rocky Road, BA Stout 24. Sorry, as soon as I saw that title,
Keep going.
West Virginia, which, fun fact, is about Western Virginia, not the state West Virginia. Look it up.
I'll believe it.
All right, so this is obviously a stout, 12% ABV. Rocky Road inspired BA Stout 24 with Madagascar vanilla beans, toasted almond, cacao nibs, and marshmallow. All the things I just read on the bottle. That's a great description. Really glad you wasted your time holding your phone there for like 3 hours so I could read that.
Man, my arm hurts.
Yeah, well, that's for something else. Let's pop the top here. Beautiful. Huh.
Oh, huff's not really a good smell.
Well, I
Does
mean,
it need time to breathe?
it could be. Remember when we had one of the Dark Lords? Like there was a little bit of like funk under the
No.
wax, but that was
You
the,
shut your dirty whore
only
mouth.
the bottle smelled bad, not the beer inside of it.
That's what
I don't
know
think this
huff
smells
isn't
bad
a good
either.
smell.
It doesn't
No.
smell bad either. It's very.
I know there was one of those a while back. I was so excited and they had a
Oh, this
similar
looks thick, too.
description.
Did it have a dirty rim?
It did.
Smell the
It
bottle.
did, and it was skunked, and I didn't drink it. And it was one that I wanted so bad. It
See what I'm
smelled so
saying?
good.
And then you smell the glass. It smells totally fine, but like it's different. It is also
Oh,
thick.
shit, chocolatey. Yeah.
Not quite as thick as the last one, but thick.
There's definitely the vanilla notes in the nose.
It smells like Play-Doh to me.
You know, this smells
get
really
that.
strong, but it does not smell like alcoholic.
Yeah, it doesn't smell boozy like the last
Boozy,
one.
yeah.
I don't know why. It smells like Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh and almonds.
You had to say that right before I sniffed.
It smells like Play-Doh, doesn't it?
Now that you said it, I do smell some.
Am I fucking around? I
It's
mean,
a little
that.
bit. It's a
I
little bit.
smell that.
I don't get
I
that
think
at all.
I think it's the almond. Like I think it's the almond that's in it.
the almonds throwing it. And
I can smell almond.
When you taste it, it's on the very end. You'll get a little hint of like an almond extract.
Yeah.
Oh, I get the
And if
almond right
Almonds,
away.
right? Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right away. And
That's all I
almond.
taste is almond.
It's like almond extract. Like it's
It's like almond milk. They milked the almonds.
yes. I have nipples. Can you milk me?
God damn it! I was just gonna say that.
You know, like so immediately it's too overwhelmingly almond, but like as it cascades across your palate, it actually is really good.
Yeah, I like
Like the
this one.
almond actually comes, it's too strong up front, but on the end
Very,
it's fantastic.
But it does have a sweeter taste.
I know almonds
bit,
risky
yeah,
with
little
that
bit.
too. It's either usually too way too strong or
It gets
like,
astringent.
there's almond in here. Yeah,
And that's what I smelled when I smelled the bottle. It smelled astringent.
I'd almost
like
have to say this tasted better on tap. They did have this one
can
on
see
tap.
that.
Just had any more bottles other than this one he found.
maybe this. Well, no, it's 2024. I would say maybe it sat for a while.
Well, I
always
appreciate
think beer
chasing you
tastes better
down.
on tap, though.
I do
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's why when I bottled like the first batch of beer I ever made, and I'm like, I'm never doing that fucking again. And I didn't brew until we moved like 6 months later, just so I didn't have to build a kegerator and move it to my new house. But we didn't even have all our furniture in our house before I built my kegerator in
Did
my
it
front
right.
room.
Doing it right.
Which is you'd walked in the front door and immediately to your left you could like reach over and touch it. Was my freezer with 7 taps on it. It started with 4, but I spaced them knowing that I could fit more in there. I was like, okay,
Nice.
I'll put 4 evenly distributed and then I can put 3 in between.
Nice.
Yeah, there's pictures of like me and my buddy building that. It looked awful. It's just a freezer with a wooden collar.
Sure.
You know?
I built the same thing, and I spaced mine out to accept enough to cover the front. And I got 3 on the side and 1 on the far right, which I was going to do for the kids for pop.
That's a good idea.
Just to keep it away, or some big stout that I wanted to make.
Right. I had the nitro tap on like the far end, and I do miss my nitro tap. The beer tower I have now for my current kegerator, it won't work with the nitro tap I have. I'd have to get a different one, but I don't really miss the nitro that much. It was a cool novelty, but when I had that big kegerator, because that freezer would hold 10 5-gallon kegs. So there was room in there for a CO2 tank and a nitro tank. But yeah, it was. I don't miss it enough to like want to do it again.
I don't drink enough at home to warrant putting one in. Is my only downfall because I'm the only one who drinks at home. Occasionally, my mom will like, "Hey, will you split a beer with me?" I'm like, "One of my beers or one of your beers?"
Yeah, I don't drink a lot at home, but like when I want a beer, I like to have something nice and on tap. And when we have
I'd
friends
love to.
over, like we played board games last night, and I was brewing every week because we used to have board games every Saturday night, and I kept that kegerator rocking. And so that's something I would like to get back to, though, because I like going through the beers just so I can make more. Like, I don't even care if I get to drink it. I just want to brew more beer.
This is a lot of almond, man. You can smell the almond. Like
yeah.
smelling in a
It's
pile.
excessively
I
hard.
had,
Peanuts?
I had to give the rest of mine to Johnny. I couldn't drink anymore. It's just the
Too much almond.
sweetness with the almond.
The warmer it got, the more almond.
This is messing with
taste
Johnny's everything. I'm not gonna lie.
I took a few sips. I just couldn't do anymore.
I enjoy it, but like
It's too much.
I'd like to make cookies with it.
I don't know if it's just because
That's
it's
a weird
so
statement,
thick,
I understand,
along with the
but-
sweetness. I don't know.
maybe it's all the
Just
almond
throws me
extract. This would be good in baked goods, though.
Yes,
like
yes.
this could be something that would
I bet you'd like it on ice cream.
it would probably be good on ice cream.
Say.
Everything's
Vanilla.
good on
Let's
ice
go. Do we have a ice cream delivery guy?
Make a float. Make a beer float.
I'd eat it.
I think DoorDash would send it, but I will never use DoorDash again. I ordered DoorDash yesterday for Wingstop, and they never delivered it. They said it was delivered. They never brought me my food.
That's some bullshit.
Was it by one of the other doors?
No. Oh, no. They took it home because if I watch the GPS, I know where they live. They must have stopped and dropped it off at home.
You a creepy motherfucker.
Then drove by here and dropped it off, and her name was Allison.
No
And she
way.
lives just down the street.
Oh, shit.
And that's horrible,
I've already
man.
tracked it, and yesterday I was going to stop by her condo. And knock on the door and says, is Allison here? Do you have my food?
No, just invite her to
Holy
the
shit.
brewery.
That would have really fucked with her.
Invite her to the brewery for a free drink.
Yeah, aren't they supposed to take a picture of it being delivered? Like,
Oh, I got a refund.
Yeah.
But
like,
still.
I had issues
when they do
like that all the time when I worked at the gun store. I'd order food, be marked delivered. You walk out and you see the car leaving. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, for the amount of time you wait, and then you got to
yeah.
go get your own food after that. That's
we
what
had
sucks.
see, I've never had a problem, and we
I
never
had
used to
constant
use we never
problems.
used to use them because they wouldn't deliver to us. But now they do, but it's just
Yesterday was the first problem I've ever had.
it's just so expensive.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Like we ordered a pizza and wings from Hamlin, and it's like $16 for wings and like $20 some for pizza, but the order was like $70 and change.
But the difference is when you're working at the brewery and everyone here has been drinking while working quality control. Right.
Yeah, I mean
So
you can't
really
leave,
can't drive and you're getting hungry.
which is fine, and you don't want
pay the
to.
extra $10.
My favorite was when I'd order, and I ate. So there were 2 main doors at our establishment, and I had to very clearly say gray steel door, not glass. And it got so much of a problem. I'd call the place and like, hey, when they bring it, highlight gray steel door, not glass, because the glass was the office. I worked in the shop. After 5 o'clock, the office is closed. So every now and then, they would deliver it to the office, go through the glass door where there's a security door. They'd put it right in front of the door and leave. I didn't know it was there. Nobody in the office knew it was there because there's nobody there. But every now and then, there'd be someone in the office go to leave, open the door, and throw my shit all over the entry.
So in case you ever listen, I just want to say, Allison, thank you for taking my food. I know you live in Richmond Manor.
Wow.
And that is Exhibit A in that
I would
court
say,
case.
yeah. Don't admit these things publicly.
He didn't
Oh,
say
I'll
a
always
last
have an alibi. I'm
he didn't,
fine.
He didn't
Yeah.
say a last name or an address.
I've gotten away with this my whole life. You just get bolder and bolder each time.
Sisyphus.
So next week on Indeed, we are posting for a new position of a podcast host.
And brewery owner.
Nope, we're replacing him with the twins. Congratulations.
We're in.
Thank you. All right.
Bring us some more meta brew, please. We were drinking a lot of that Kolsch at the bottle share. That was a win.
Before we get into this next one, shall we pause for a quick moment from a word from Carol?
Again?
I've got like 4 more of these I got to use up. Come on. We keep forgetting.
Thanks, Carol.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know who Carol
Thanks,
is.
Carol.
So we've heard stories of 2 of the 3.
Okay. I can't remember stories of Sam. No,
Can't be that good.
well, I thought she was. I thought she did tell me that she learned from her 2 older sisters.
No, of course. That's the way it goes.
I think her thing is she just hasn't fessed up, or not, they're covering for her.
So that means there's stories that we have to get out of her.
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
The only story I remember, it was so stupidly mild, it was ridiculous. That was she was in.
Do tell.
It's boring. It's really boring. She was elementary school and all. They had to collect those box tops.
Box tops for education. I remember
Yes,
that crap.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's it from the cereals
Yeah,
and
I remember that, yeah.
think General Mills or something like those.
Yep.
Well, I had done that for months and months, and she was supposed to take them for her class to get credit. And I gave her all these things, and plus they wanted some cereal boxes as well as those things. So I had a stack of the cereal boxes that I had, opened up so they'd be all flat. And I wanted her to take them in. So unbeknownst to me, I thought she turned them all in. Well, I went down. She had a toy box in her room. So I went down there to get something out of the toy box, and I opened it, and there's this stack of those boxes and those labels and stuff that she never turned in. That's like, and she lied about that she turned those things in.
Oh, shit.
And this girl, she was the one that, like I say, I don't remember any stories for her because
So,
she learned.
If you want to work on getting stories out of her,
Yes.
December 6th
Yeah.
is her big 4-0 birthday party.
4-0.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Yep.
about that. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you want to hear stories, that's the day to do it.
Yes. So, yes. and
Bring the
she-
recorder, Johnny.
Yes.
I mean, I can. It'll probably be in whatever I'm driving at the time.
And she wants to celebrate here because this is her favorite place here at StarCraft. So
Here.
Oh, how nice.
Aw.
her favorite place. Yep.
It'd be a
That's where
good
she wants to be.
celebration then.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be good. Big 4-0. That's my baby. I'm getting old.
Got to have at least 40 ounces of beer for your 40th birthday.
So the yard,
Fun challenge.
Yep, got to drink the yard.
I got a fucking time challenge on that one.
I already beat your time.
Bullshit, you did.
Yeah, I didn't
Let's see the video.
There's no way.
I still want to
I'm not
try and
beating
beat
18
I still
seconds.
want to try and beat him at 15. Thank you.
How does it keep changing 15 to 18 to
It
18
was
to
always
15?
15.
Damn it.
It's never been 18. It was always 15.
All right. Well,
So I have some homework for the next time I'm on here.
Yeah,
Because
take some
I'm
notes.
coming back, right?
Take some notes.
Absolutely.
Homework is to get some stories about Samantha because that's not fair.
Yes.
Yes.
And Marty. We need
So, back from a Carol
story.
break,
that was a great story, by the way.
Oh, it was. It's funny as hell.
I need to listen to our podcast. I don't,
Don't know what we inserted in.
nope. Probably something from darylsdildos.com if we inserted it.
No, it's from Carol.
Does she shop at darylsdildos.com?
I don't know.
I can't disclose that.
Thank you
That's
for
customer privacy.
for the privacy because wow.
My biggest order, though, is from you still. Not that I would say
said
who.
you wouldn't disclose. And now, biggest order as in largest amount of dildos purchased or largest dildo purchased?
I think both.
I was going to say the answer is yes. Now, speaking of, have you guys heard of the Moby Huge? No one?
Have I seen it?
Well, you have your
probably
version of
seen
it.
it.
It's not. It's Daryl's Huge on
Is
your
it
website.
the one that's got googly eyes?
No, it's like a 3-foot tall, like 10-inch wide dildo.
That they use for the ass.
You,
No idea what you're
He's
talking
looking this
about.
up. He's looking this up.
it would make elephants jealous. But
God
if you're familiar with the internet, there's a website
Yeah, I've
called
never seen this.
Yeah, there's a website called YouTube, and there's an individual who they call Charlie or Penguins. He's done a lot of like sex toy content, like just like fun games with them, and they would like this thing is so massive they were using
Fun
it for like
games with
calisthenics, like working out with it. They had challenges where like you had to like who could hold on to it for the longest without dropping it. Like it weighs like 60 pounds.
Good Lord.
And it's this like, table high penis that is, made out of silicone rubber.
Wow.
Look it up. Daryl'sDildos.com. It's called the Daryl Huge.
Oh man.
It's very bad. I mean, it's almost as big as those lifted trucks we heard earlier. They were those guys.
If you can't find it, it's probably spelling Daryl incorrectly.
Yeah.
Size is smaller than picture. Actual size varies.
So next beer, moving on from giant dildos, comically sized. This beer's from one of the worst breweries I've ever been to, Three Floyds. It is called Trolls. Ooh. And the label is very like shiny, and it has like these
Purple to me.
Well, I mean, it's okay.
Just in case you wanted to see a comparison of size. There it is.
It's as big as a
That
human.
lady is very small.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She's got to be a midget.
I don't know if I want to see the rest of that.
They had like jousting matches with them. Like they ran at each other with these. I mean, they're huge.
That sounds like some jackass level stuff there. I love it.
That's the internet.
All right, back to beer.
Yeah.
Send me that link.
Yeah.
That's my kind.
He needs one of those.
Anyways.
So this has there's a bunch of like cool looking trolls on the front. They're like biker trolls. This is a barrel-aged imperial stout with vanilla added. Literally every stout we've had today is a barrel-aged stout with vanilla added. It's almost like there's something there.
Does this have cocoa?
It doesn't say. Let me read the description here. Kneel down, ye sinners, to stout-wise religion. Trolls been crowned the new king. As this imperial stout was aged for over a year in bourbon barrels with vanilla beans. ThreeFloyds.com.
I feel that song, the Dwarven Metal Diggy Diggy Holes playing as you're reading
diggy
it.
hole, diggy, diggy hole.
I want to buy that album just for that song. I'm not
Yeah,
kidding.
dwarf metal. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're actually really
It's
good.
weird. I've seen some videos. That shit's fucking awesome.
Yeah, their crowds go fucking hard.
Yeah.
I love it because it really checks off two things for me. Like I'm a nerd and it's metal. So plus dwarves dig holes. I'm super excited. Our next D&D campaign is Lord of the Rings tabletop.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it's very exciting. It's very Tolkien-esque though. Like it's very much about the journey and the experience rather than like D&D where it's like let's go kill shit. So this one's 13%.
So I'm blanking down on the guy who plays Saruman or Sauron? No, Saruman, the White Wizard.
Oh, Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, he met J.R.R. Tolkien. He's the only guy in the entire thing that actually met him.
He's also in a metal band. He has a metal
Yeah.
band. He's like 80-something years old.
Yeah, if you ever look at the history of this dude, it is holy. The dude was a fucking badass, man. I think he's.
Yes, he is. A legend.
Oh yeah,
So
everything about this.
When you
smells
pour
so-
this, it does give a little bit of a head.
it does. It has more than the last two did.
So
But
better-
those last two, I think, were so thick. I don't think they could hold carbonation if they tried.
No. Everything about this smells better. No offense to the other ones. I just
See, now this feels watered down, even though I know it's not.
Does, yeah.
Even though I know it's not.
you're not
Tastes
kidding.
and feels watered down now. Because those other two were so
Oh, yeah.
thick.
It's definitely not nearly as bold.
We should have gone in the other order then.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It's got like a carameliness to it.
Yeah,
Almost a little bit of like
a caramely note.
Yeah, starting with those two first ones, I think it kind of
Blew out the palate.
blew out the palate.
It almost gives me a little bit of barley wine vibes.
On the back end.
I can
Yeah.
see that.
It's that kind of like caramely maltiness that barley wines have. It's kind of got that similar taste.
I keep waiting to try a beer and say, "Oh, look at that! 3 Floyds failed," but I can't yet.
No. This my second drink was better than the first. That has been often the case for a lot of beers today.
That's what happens when you party like a rock star.
That's right. Have I was just gonna say, does Three Floyds even make light beer? But then I remembered Gumball Head, which is still I think
a wheat beer.
like
It's a
6%
heavier,
though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because Zombie Dust is like 7.5.
Yeah. I just finished off the last ones of those in my
What was
fridge.
that
I was,
Oktoberfest at? That was 5 something.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I wouldn't call that like that's not a light beer. I don't mean light as in like
Alcohol volume.
yeah, like just like
Yeah,
lighter
Gumball
body.
Head.
I love Gumball Head. God, I
That
need
was good.
I need some Gumball Head.
I wish there was more at that clearance place.
I wish I had a keg of it.
That would be sweet.
To drink every day. God, Gumball Head's so good.
They don't have an online recipe for that?
Oh yeah, there's clones. Yeah, but you know it's never going to be the same.
It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah. I've done. I have a Bell's Best Brown clone recipe that I've done a bunch of times, and it comes out pretty consistent. I like it better than Best Brown, and that's one of those beers that I would buy once every year when it came out. It's like Hop Slam. You know, I got to have one every year.
I did not have this year's or last year's.
I had Hop Slam this year, and I was a little disappointed. It wasn't that good. But I didn't have any Best Brown this year. I haven't seen it in like 2 years. I don't think they stopped making it, but I
Well,
haven't
they
seen
still
it.
got it. I've seen it. Man, I thought I seen it at Kroger's the last time.
Yeah,
But
I think I go to the grocery store a lot less now. Like I used to go all the time, and now my wife always just stops on her way home from work, and I just don't leave the house. It's great.
I brewed a few recipes from Bell's, and I think the only one that turned out good was the official. I couldn't get the Two Hearted to go right. I don't know what happens. Probably my water.
Well, and because Two Heart is just a smash. It's just what Amarillo and Tura, right?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't think you can make a bad version of.
No, it tasted good. It just didn't taste like Two Hearted.
Right. Two Hearted is it's a great beer, but I can't have more than one or two of them. Like if I have
Right.
one or two Two Hearteds, like that's enough. I
And
can't.
that's from even using their recipe, bought offline, shipped in for all grain, you know. And it's just, I think it's the water profile or something else they do. They don't add to the
Well,
recipe.
it could be too if it was shipped the grains because, well, I've used grains that were like 2 years old and pre-crushed and they were fine.
Yeah.
So, but I've also made extract beers out of the ones I had at my my last party. Like they were just some extract I had sitting in my cupboard for 2 years.
That reminds me, I think I have enough leftovers from a beer kit. I could make another beer kit.
The ale was good that you had,
Yeah, the pale ale,
but the stout, that was a stout, right?
black lager.
Black lager.
Yeah, I guess black pilsner based on how I fermented it because we didn't.
It wasn't cold.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. No, and the worst thing is that the pale ale ran out real quick because that was all I was drinking, and now I've got the black lager sitting there, and I'm like, somebody drink this so I can put it
I
in
helped
beer.
you drink that at the
I
party.
can help you with it. That
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
I like
I didn't help
Thank
you with
you.
the dark pilsner.
No, yeah, the dark, yeah, dark.
that was
Pilsner.
one we had at the bottle share, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I liked that.
I
That was
poured.
good.
I will come drink more. That's why I
could do
poured. I
that.
poured off a whole gallon of it because I wanted to get rid of it. I'm like, this. It keeps going.
I have some empty. Don't forget, I'm blanking out on the word.
I got rum cider on tap still too. So
That was good shit.
yeah.
Fuck, what the hell do you call it? Growler. I have a couple empty growlers at the moment.
Well, there we go. Well, I mean, now I guess now that I've finished the pale ale, I can brew a new batch and put something in there. I haven't decided what to do yet. I actually have another black pilsner in mind, but this one's all grain.
Nice.
So I'm just too lazy to want to go and clean out my my 15-gallon brew pot
It's
because
a lot of work.
yeah.
I still got to rebuild
Cleaning
that one.
sucks.
Well,
That
that's
one's awesome.
Does.
Well, mine it's been sitting this one because it's such a large grain bill. I need to use my big pot, but it's been sitting in my garage for so long it's like covered in dust and things. Like we had like a chicken coop with a rooster in there for a couple of months, so like it's all
boy.
the dust from like the bedding and stuff. And I mean, I can just power wash it or whatever.
Call it
But
chicken stout.
Yeah. Or bird flu.
yeah, well, I mean, fortunately, I'll be boiling it, so it should everything should be fine.
Boiled bird
But if you
flu.
didn't, you could have some funk to that beer.
Who knows? Yeah. Call it mouse shit lager.
Oh God, no.
Pilsner.
No.
Yes, thank you. It's Pilsner. Thank you. Yes, because I'm not fermenting something at 55 degrees or 50 degrees. Fuck
that one that I bought from Cabin Cork that used to be Andy's fermenter. The shit that was on the bottom of that kettle when I bought it. Oh my God, that took some solid scrubbing to get rid of that.
Did you taste it?
No. John,
You know what
cleaned the shit out of that.
Oh yes, thank you. You know what I use for cleaning any equipment? OxyClean.
Yeah, I've done that.
OxyClean
My kegs,
free.
I've always
Yep.
done that, but now I got a keg cleaner. I just flip the keg over with a little bit of dish soap, and then I
Works
rinse
pretty
it
good?
after. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
because it shoots up the tube. And
Right.
It sprays, the inside of it and stuff.
See, I have, if you want them, if anyone wants them, I have
But non-detergent, right?
four. I have
OxyClean.
4. Was it glass carboys? I don't use them. I won't use them.
What size?
They're 5 gallon, 5 or 6
Yeah, they're
gallon.
too hard to clean.
They're impossible to clean. I hate it.
if there's
I hate it.
sixes out, I'll buy them off you.
I'm pretty sure that no, you can have them. Take them out of my barn.
Yeah,
I
those
don't
are
give a
hard
shit.
to clean.
I'm gonna turn them into terrariums
I
or
bought
something if you
brushes.
don't.
I got the brushes. That's
See, I
all
have
I use.
I have brushes too, and then it's like, okay, where'd I put the brush? Now I got to go find my brush,
I
and
got
like
one spot for everything.
I fill them with like you have to fill them all the way to the top with the OxyClean because like the fucking scum and everything that sticks on there,
I
and
imagine that kind of brush would be hard to find, huh?
I mean,
Pretty small. I can imagine this brush was
What are we
going to be
cleaning?
huge.
oh no, it is huge.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like
Remember-
they're that big. And the
Remember,
the
he's just a beer taster. He's not a
Yeah.
brewer.
bush on them's like 6 to 8
How
inches.
can you lose
in
a brush
diameter.
that looks like this? I'm imagining this thing with a big hook.
I have like
Believe
a 60-gallon tote in my basement with all my brew stuff. I actually have to bend the handle on the carboy cleaner to fit it.
It's called the Moby brush.
Yeah, full circle. Yeah, I started using
Can we have a comparison next to that lady?
either ale pails or like stainless steel fermenters. Like
I like the stainless. I'm just too cheap for them. But I like them for like wines and meads. I prefer the glass. Where I usually put my stuff in fermenta, I cover it in a towel so that the light doesn't mess with it.
I've got a couple of different Spiedel. I think they're called
I
Spiedel.
do. Yeah, that's what I was trying to look up. I couldn't remember the name.
I like,
Speedle.
I've got a 16-gallon or 17-gallon one, and then I've got like a 7-gallon
Yeah,
one. I like
they got
both of them.
Well,
So
I had the 15-gallon one. They got the ones that you got the big old strap that straps it on.
Yep, I've got
And,
one of those.
Those are a hell of a lot easier to clean. I got the
Very.
7.5 gallon ones or 7.9 gallon. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is.
I have the same one.
And you can get your whole hand in there.
Yep.
See, I got a couple of the demijohns a while back from a friend. Unfortunate late husband used to brew wine, and they cleaned the basement out, and I got 2 big ass, like 14 or 15-gallon demijohns in the cases. They have the spigot on them, and I haven't cleaned those out to use them yet. But I bought all the no rinse cleaners, and
Yeah, I like the 7-ish gallon one with the spigot on it for they call it for bottling, but I just use it for when I'm
Rack it
kegging.
off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just turn that spigot open and just
Yep.
like you might get a little bit of the trube. I mean, if you're doing like a really big beer, you're
Yeah.
probably going to get more yeast than you
Yeah.
want. But with my kegs, I let it sit in slow carb for 7 to 10 days, and then I take the first entire pour and dump it out. So all the yeast and everything that settles to the bottom just comes off in that first pour,
Yep,
and then
makes
it's all I mean, I guess I could secondary it.
I always secondary. I leave the
Yeah.
spigot on. I secondary in, and then I'll put the spigot back on. I'll have 2, so I can rack off into one,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll spigot right into the keg.
I do the.
But I always do that too. I pour the first glass. I toss it.
Yeah, it's always got
That
yeast
you're-
or something.
Even
or
if you're cutting off a little bit of that tube, it's still you pour out the first.
Yeah, I use a bucket for primary, and then I'll rack that into glass for secondary, and that's because it's like what, a 8 gallon bucket.
Yeah.
And when I'm doing the 5 gallon batches, I'll usually compensate a little bit extra water. And then when I put that into the glass, that's why I like the 6 or the 6.5 gallons, because it'll account for that extra volume and you're not dumping excess. I had a 5 gallon at one point, but one of the batches I made, I had to dump like half a gallon of it. And I was pissed.
yeah,
I was not happy.
I used to secondary, and I just don't anymore. I mean, if it's like a mead or something, or like something you really want to like, let age. With kegging, like it's just secondary in the keg. Like
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't. Maybe I'm ignorant, but I don't know what secondarying a beer outside of clarifying it is used for. Do you secondary anything, Daryl?
We secondary everything. Pull the yeast out.
Okay.
Help clean it up.
So it's clarifying, like getting rid of the yeast.
Basically.
Yeah, it also gets the yeast out, though, to help clean up for the flavor.
Yeah.
You don't want the yeast sitting in it.
No, that's why the
Purity difference.
That's why I always pour off that first pint.
You're going to have your visual clarity, but you're going to have a purity and
Well, because when I keg
complexity.
when I keg the beer, I'm racking the beer off of the yeast cake.
Yeah.
So all the yeast has already fallen out of suspension, and any yeast that is still in suspension is going to fall out when it's in the kegerator, cold crashing, as I guess you could call it, and that first pint is going to pull off all that yeast.
A lot of times, too, though, you move it to the secondary.
you disturb a lot of that.
You get rid of the yeast and you let it sit for another 5 days,
Yeah.
6 days at least, just so that way the yeast can finish cleaning itself up.
You get a lot of maturation with it. So the same kind of thing as bottle conditioning. You're moving it into another thing. Everything that's in there is going to mature a little bit
But see,
more.
for
as the
me,
volume.
like, that's another step between the beer and the keg.
Yes.
Where you have a chance for oxidation or
Yes.
infection.
Yeah, but the goal is not to move it. So in ours, we just dump it off the bottom. We don't actually move the beer.
Yeah, because you conical fermenters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
so
that's
like that's not what I mean
then
by
it stays in
secondary.
there.
Like by secondary, I mean like moving
Racking
it to
from
a
one to
second
another, yeah.
vessel to secondary.
That's what I
don't
do.
do that. I move it right into the
As long as
keg.
you
I let it
sanitize it,
off of the
shouldn't be
yeast
an
cake.
issue.
I
Does it
rack
ever-
off of the yeast cake and
Yeah.
then into the keg, and then I let it sit in the kegerator to cold crash and pour that first pint off because it's bottom fed. Anything at the bottom is gonna. So
Does
It
it ever
makes
go
sense.
through?
There's logic
Does
to
it
it.
ever go through like a filter?
hell no,
I
You'd
don't.
never do that.
We don't filter our beers.
no.
I've seen places that do. I don't.
There's a few options you can
yeah.
use. There's the gel stuff. I forgot what that was. The gelatin.
You can just flavorless
to use.
gelatin.
Yep.
So you got to be careful with that because a lot of that's shellfish based, actually.
Yep, you can use Irish moss,
Yep.
which is really popular among homebrewers.
Yeah, but
not
you do that during the
shellfish-based, I
boil,
don't
though.
believe.
Last.
Yep, you add
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you cold crash it.
Yeah.
So you just get
Right.
it really, really cold and everything drops
Right.
to the bottom.
So I learned about
So
that.
that's what I do. Cold crash.
I might have talked about this a while back. A wedding that I made mead for, and I had barely 6 months to do it. So this was a very quick, and I wanted it to clarify it. So I learned about clarifiers, and I bought a bunch of shit to do it. And then I start reading through the ingredients and learning about it. It's like, wait a minute, that's shellfish. I know a lot of people have allergies to that.
Yeah, like bone in general is gelatin.
Yeah, and it's like I ended up not using it. It's like, well, you might get some sediment if you let it sit for a while, but fuck it, it's still tasty.
Yeah,
Good.
I have a friend who's like vegetarian, borderline vegan, and like even when he's not from this state and he's up here and like going to like the dispensaries and buying gummies, and like he bought gummies and ate them and then found out it was like, oh, it's animal bone, so he had to go back and like buy vegan gummies. And he won't eat Peeps anymore because Peeps are marshmallows.
Peeps
That's
are
his favorite.
amazing.
I hate Peeps. They're garbage. But it's
You gotta let
it's his
them dry
favorite
out.
candy.
I'll-
You're one of those fucking psychopaths.
Yeah.
My friend John is like that.
I'll cut the boxes open, I'll stack them like bricks, and I'll age them for like a month so they're good and
No,
chewy.
he's like, you got to open up, meet him the next day, and I'm like,
Oh, give him a week. Give him at least a week to a month.
I hate
Good and
marshmallow.
chewy. Oh, they're so
Like
good.
marshmallow in beer and things like that. Like it's good
You
contextually.
ever put one in the
Like a
microwave?
No, why would I do that?
Because they get huge and it's fun.
I mean, I know what they do, but
That's it.
I'll have a s'more now and then. Like
Huge.
yeah, yeech. I'll have a s'more every now and then, and that's okay. But like, if you just like, he's like, oh, this is like a chocolate covered marshmallow. I'm like, you know that it's not 1918 anymore. Like they make actual candies that aren't shit, right? So anyway, onto a light beer. Now that I've trash talked Peeps, and you know what, I'll go as far to say, if you like Peeps, good for you.
I wasn't
You
expecting
thought that was
That was
controversial.
polite. That was polite.
Yeah, but if you eat
You're
circus
so
peanut,
kind.
if you eat circus peanuts, fuck you.
God damn right.
Fuck circus
I
peanuts.
don't do the fist
What,
bump, but
what flavor is circus peanut?
dog shit.
Do you guys know?
They're just it's like
Do you know,
orange or
Daryl?
something.
Isn't it a peanut? Oh, you're talking about the
It's like
marshmallow.
orange
Circus
vanilla
peanuts.
or something.
Yeah, those orange fuckers.
I have no idea. I don't need
Disgusting.
Banana.
Is it?
I
I
think.
think
Google
I
it.
remember that, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's banana.
Someone asked Google because everybody knows when I ask
Fucking
Google. it
gross.
doesn't work.
You know what
I'll
else?
try it.
While I'm offending our audience, do you eat banana runts
Yeah.
or any banana candy? Anyone who eats
Okay,
banana
yeah.
candy, Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't do banana. I don't do banana.
No, it doesn't taste anything like a goddamn banana.
What flavor is
This is the guy that
peanuts?
come in with a banana.
I love bananas.
So the
That's
best
not
part
candy,
is
though.
it says
It wasn't candy.
As of the 2010s, the most familiar variety of mass-produced circus peanuts is orange-colored and flavored with an artificial banana flavor.
Boom.
so. Wait, so Google states they are usually banana flavored for some ungodly reason.
Google is better than Siri. Example A.
But
must
it's
have
not
wrote
fresh
that.
banana.
It heard me saying it, and it's
I
like
think it pulled up the same picture.
So ungodly reason.
that's so. Is that the AI summary, or is that just the most popular article that came
I
up on
think
top?
that's AI summary through Google.
Because I've had really mixed feelings about like the AI summary. Sometimes very handy, like when I'm searching for like obscure things for like a video game or something like that. But when I was like my the toilet we have, it keeps running, and I'm like, oh well, the float valve is engaging, so like why is it not shutting off? And so I type into
flapper
AI,
valve.
and it just bungled the whole thing, and I'm like, no, I don't think you're right, AI. I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video now. Thank you. But turns out that the float valve and the switch on it can still engage, but the fill valve will still fail. So instead of replacing the float, which would be easy, these fucking modern toilets, like it just used to be a little ball and a little flapper,
Yeah.
and that was it.
I don't have a problem. I just have a hole in the ground.
Oh, see, I want to go
so
back
much
to the hole in the
easier.
ground.
They do that in Japan.
See, I like that
Yeah,
old.
just a pit.
I like the old school
a
ones
China
that if you're
toilet.
still sitting there and you flush it, that will suction your ass there until it fills back up. I don't like this low flow bullshit.
My
that's
ass has never
just
been
like-
that big.
I've never gotten sucked to a toilet.
I'm
That's called a
implying the-
bumpkin, I think.
Sucked off on it? No, that's
Pumpkin.
different.
That's a
Yeah.
bumpkin. Oh goddamn!
So we have this beer here.
Read that, and then I got a
Citra
new
ass
topic for us.
down and crush this beer. Sorry, guys. I guess you don't get to have any. It's all me. 8.2% alcohol by volume. This beer is not candy or mother's milk. Good.
That's a horrible description there.
It is not brewed by gypsies or aliens, nor does it contain any zombie dirt. Thank you. This is a double IPA brewed with Citra hops. It is sticky, hoppy, and delicious. Simply drink it and enjoy it. Don't hoard this beer. Citra ass down and drink it now.
So the question is, if it's against the grain, do all the other beers use zombie dust and whatever else you were talking
Zombie
about?
dirt?
Zombie dirt?
It's very carbonated. It smells really
I think
nice.
it's the only carbonated thing we've had this episode.
You have water in your cup. I saw the water. I saw the water when you went to pour. I'm like, oh, he's just gonna just water this one down. This beer tastes like shit, guys. It's just like hop water. Why is this? It's garbage. It's definitely the only hoppy beer we've
I'm
drank
definitely
today.
need a little more than that.
It's good. Be better if it was colder.
Well, it's been sitting on the table for a while.
Yep.
Can you pass it back, please? I'm gonna go.
It is nice though.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is nicely hoppy, but I normally expect Citra to be.
It's got a dry candy taste to it.
Yeah, it's dry for sure. It says it's not
Did it-
candy
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
or
Did it
mother's
not
milk.
say-
I didn't say mother's milk, but
I was gonna say this very much has a mother's milk taste to it, but it doesn't.
Yeah, shut your ass up and sit down and drink this.
Yep. They
sit your ass down.
were very specific about that.
So changing from the weird topics, because you guys do the whole NFT crypto thing.
What's NFT stand for?
Non-fungible token.
Oh, I know what it stands for. I was just hoping someone would say nice fucking tits.
Nice fucking tits.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we've been talking about this amongst ourselves in the group chats a bit lately. The whole Coinbev AI thing. So what is it? What does it do? Why should people get into it?
Well, Coinbev AI was created by the BREW Society group. So now I don't know if they created it just to entertain people right off the bat, but their goal is to try to beat out InBev. So they want to be the biggest
I'm in already. I didn't
crypto
know that.
token. Well, InBev is not a crypto token; it's a stock market.
Yeah.
But they want to be the top crypto token that will beat out InBev. And on top of that, for the beer market. Yeah. So on top of that, if they created this thing called liquid staking, which is basically just holding your coin for a certain period of time with a certain amount, which will give you free beer from MetaBrew, minus the shipping, but free beer from MetaBrew. Anything you want off their website. So for 100,000 tokens, if you hold for a quarter, you get free beer. For 25,000 tokens, if you hold for a year, you get free beer. So there's a benefit.
That math makes sense to me.
There's a benefit. There's a benefit for holding. So
I'm in. So I got in on some of this. I'm looking at.
4 quarters, so that makes sense.
Yeah, yep, exactly. I'm good at math.
I'm looking at taking some of the other low moving cryptos that I have, and converting it for more tokens.
yeah, and they got beer. So just recently, since the last time we've talked, they come up. They partnered with a artist called Violet Jones, and she created some labels for them, and they attached them to non-alcoholic beer. One is a what they call Happy Bubbles. I'll have to look it up to tell you what's exactly in
Came
it.
across that. I didn't realize what it
Yep.
was. I was looking at that
I mean,
last night.
I like a sparkling water and shit. So
Yeah,
like
and
that's-
one's
sounds
called
good to me.
Energy Bubbles. It's got some energy stuff in it that'll help you wake up a little bit. They got a Sleepy Bubbles, which has some what is that? Melatonin in it.
Oh, really?
It'll help you assist you with sleeping. And then they got Hairy Bubbles, which will help you
I don't
grow
know
hair
the one I know.
or get your hair thicker.
But looking at Daryl right now, he probably needs the hairy bubbles.
He needs a lot of it.
Yeah, from what he shaved off, he'll grow it back.
Baby smooth.
So that's also, I don't know if all those will be available because those had their separate NFTs to purchase.
Gotcha.
But Happy Bubbles will always be, I think, on the MetaBrew website, which can be
I like the
purchased.
artwork,
I believe so.
actually.
But I'm not MetaBrew, so I'm just,
Yeah.
I'd have to ask that
I
question.
know we've discussed a bit, so I'm not on the X
I like that.
app platform, whatever you want to call
Right.
it. And I know a lot of this is done through that. So I miss out on a lot of the finer details.
Yeah,
but
so they got a website. Coinbev's got a website now where you can go
really?
read. It's
I did
very
not know that,
basic.
actually.
There's
Okay.
not much to it. They tell you where to look and where to read and stuff like
So
that.
I have one question, and maybe you can answer it. Hopefully, so it gives you some shipping prices on one of the links that we've discussed back and forth. Is that per token, or is that per, like, if I'm doing 2 tokens, is it that same price still? 3 tokens, 1 token? If you know.
Yeah, that's a good question. That'd be something you'd have to probably email them on. It's based off of 20 beers, I believe,
20
right?
beers, and I think the 20 beers is, I think it's probably a flat rate. I think what they have talked about is $45 for
Yeah.
shipping, because I think they're gonna get it here to the States, and I think you're really just paying for the last mile, is what they call it.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna pay from wherever the shipment comes in to your door.
I'm just trying to determine personally if I'm gonna convert more and buy more coin of it, if it's 45 per 20 beers or
Right.
up
So-
to X amount of 60
That's a good
beers,
question. I could probably
45.
ask that question maybe and then find out.
Okay.
But I know the MetaBrew, if you're hold one of their NFTs, they ship in 40 packs.
Okay.
So maybe you'll get a better
2
deal if you have
tokens
2
per-
tokens
okay,
or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
I was just wondering. But I figure people might be interested. Wow, I can't fucking speak.
I guess the
People would be
best
more
thing to
interested
do
in
is
them.
if you're getting these tokens from your liquid staking,
Mm-hmm.
is to get in their Discord, open up a ticket, and ask that question, because
know,
if you can combine 2
Yeah.
liquid staking tokens to get a 40-pack, then you may be able to save on shipping.
Oh yeah, that's my hope, and I have Discord. I can't seem to remember my password though. It's none of the normal variations that I use, and it's annoying me because I had to get a replacement phone. Well, it copied everything over, but it's like trying to confirm who you are. It's like I'm me. I have like 3 or 4 different password variations. You're not taking any of them. What the hell? I'm ready to just make a new one. But yeah, I'm still new to the Discord and just learning about it. And as we discussed, and I'll save that for not here, but yeah, it's all based on the Solana network. So those who follow crypto,
I do most of my exchanges through the Phantom Wallet. It's easy. I don't go
Yeah.
to any site that has a graph or nothing and say buy. I just go and swap Solana for the token.
yeah,
It's way easier. You don't have to worry about all the extra stuff. in
yeah,
the
it was a
background.
pain in the ass to make it happen with mine, and I screwed up, and I converted a bunch of stuff to Bitcoin, transferred that to the wallet that I have that I can buy the Coinbev through, but you can't swap Bitcoin for that. There, you
Nah.
can't convert it.
And
in that
how much of
wallet,
those
so I
fuel
just send it
charges
back.
cost you?
I
Yeah.
lost out on about $7 or $8 cumulative by the time
It
I
is.
was done with it. so I was
Ethereum is
pissed.
expensive.
Yeah.
Solana's not as expensive.
No,
But
the gas
the
fees
gas
are
is
pretty,
pretty
slim on
I mean, you're
that,
talking
yeah.
maybe less than $1 for
It was like
gas
5
fees on Solana.
cents. Yeah.
So, but
What I lost
Ethereum
was
is
my Bitcoin conversion back
outrageous
and forth.
sometimes. I mean, you'll pay.
There was a point where there was hundreds of dollars
Exactly,
for a
for
fuel
gas
charge to make a
fees.
transfer.
Holy shit.
When
was
Brew
on-
and I
that
got
was
into
way
these
before me.
'Cause
it's
and we were buying
unregulated.
NFTs, in the beginning, the gas fee for Ethereum just for a $15 NFT was going to be like $60.
Holy crap! See,
it was
I
insane.
never got into the NFT thing. I get the crypto coin thing barely, but I'll deal with that. I haven't messed with any of the NFT stuff. I think I have 2 in one of my wallets, but it was like a reward for doing something, and it's worth like maybe $1.
I will say that Japanese guy that started that, he was very smart when he put together the fuel charges.
Yeah,
I forgot his name.
Yeah. Satoshi
Satoshi.
Nakamomi or whatever.
Yeah, that's the guy who did Bitcoin.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, I mean, you got to be careful with some of the stuff they send you for free because that opens up your wallet to be vulnerable to somebody taking everything.
I will say this: Cash App had a promo a couple months ago now. Buy any amount of Bitcoin and they'll send you $10 in Bitcoin. So I bought $1 in Bitcoin and got $10 for free.
Nice.
I think the site you need to go to is
Daryl's dildos.
revoke.cash, and then connect your wallet, and then you can look down and scroll through to find out who has the most connection to your wallet. And I can't remember what that connection is, but you can actually terminate those connections because a lot of them are staking, and if you're not involved with their staking, get rid of it. It costs a fee, but it's a heck of a lot worth to do that rather than
Interesting.
having these projects have access to your wallet.
Yeah, the only ones I have that anything staked is that, and then I have my Ethereum staked through Coinbase.
Yeah. You want when you do the revoke.cash, you definitely want to look for, I think it's called unlimited access. Get rid of those guys.
That's what I always go for, unlimited access.
See, I backed out of the crypto space when I stopped mining Bitcoin years ago. It was very, very profitable until it wasn't.
Yeah.
And that took the span of a month. Like, I went from making like $20 to $30 a day per graphics card that I was running. And the price of Bitcoin was skyrocketing.
Yeah.
But the profit per
Now I think
card
it's a
that it was,
negative something. If you try and do it now, it's like negative $1 a
oh,
day.
yeah, because of the electricity. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in that span of that time, I was running, at that time, 1080 Ti's. I had 5 of them. And so it was like $100 a day roughly on average. And in the span of like just about a month, it went down to like $20 if you were lucky for all 5 of them.
Yeah.
And the price of Bitcoin had tripled. Like, so it was just so many people
worth
getting
it.
into the mining pool.
Well, they still sell the systems. They're called ant miners.
Yeah. Yep. They make
And
them.
they still sell them, but it costs you money every day
Or
to run it.
ASIC miners.
That's a bummer.
Like, well, because now they have like the newer series graphics cards, like pretty much post like the 20 series have been, they're designed so that they don't work with crypto.
Ah.
So like they don't mine it efficiently. The only reason I was just doing it for downtime. Like I built a new computer, I had a single graphics card, and
Well, you can't use your graphics cards for it.
not anymore.
No.
You,
I've still never understood how the
they
graphics does more than a CPU with that.
it's the way that the
We don't
Has to
have
do
to
with the
get into
algorithm
and
that.
processing
Yeah, we
power
don't
of
have to
it.
get
yeah,
that.
because like the
technical.
GPU processor processes different things than
Yeah.
the CPU processor does. Like it's more efficient. Otherwise, you would just run your graphics off your CPU if they process things the same. But yeah, at the time I was just running the one just when my computer is downtime, when I'm not using it. And I'm like, well, this is actually crazy profitable. So I bought a second card and I'm like, well, I just SLI them together, and just I'll run 2. And then I found that like a lot of games don't like it when you bridge 2 graphics cards together. But I was making twice as much money. So I'm like, fuck it. And that was just when the graphics card boom was starting. And so like I managed to get a whole bunch of them. Very lucky.
Nice.
I sold all of them within 2 months of having them because of, again, the crash. But for me, it was more, the money was cool. Like, obviously, you're not going to complain about free money.
Oh, no.
But I just really loved the technology, like building, a mining rig and like assembling it and configuring it and, troubleshooting it. And like that was all very exciting to me. And as soon as that part was over, I was bored.
That's why I like the idea of the crypto thing is it just sits there and it's going to get me free beer.
Yeah, and it's not. I mean, if you're into just the beer, then you're good. I mean, but if you're into a pump and dump, go find a different coin because it's not going to pump.
There's
and dump.
meme coins everywhere.
No,
Well, yeah,
not
and
Invest in Hawk Tua.
And that's a problem. That's a problem with. That's gone.
Yeah, I know.
That's a problem.
How long? A week?
It's already gone?
Yeah, a week. Oh, it was a scam.
That's a problem with crypto. If you don't get in at the time, you don't get in.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's a pump and dump,
That's
and
why
then it's over. They
I'm
drop
looking
the
at
coin.
the outskirts of what I want to convert still, some of the meme coin stuff. And it's like, I've made money on what I invested in it to begin with. But even looking at the all-time highs in the year, I'll go base a lot of buy and sell based on that. If where it's at now, if it were to hit the maximum that it's ever hit, I have so little invested in it right now. It's like, all right, I'm gonna lose like $10.
Yeah.
I've already made money. I'll convert it to something that's going to get me something I'll actually use and drink.
So Eric got me in on this coin called Sand, right? It's part of the meta
I had
beers.
some of that for a while.
And it
no
cranked
beer.
all the way up to $8. We sold
right there.
majority of it. It's back at a quarter again.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to be there, and you just
It's like
rid of
any
it.
other,
Yep.
literally
Yeah.
any other investment.
Yep. Get rid of it and
I've
wait.
talked about the ape coin thing. I somehow got an
one also.
early announcement to that, and I was ready to sign up for it. I had like $100 put on the sides. Like, I'm going to buy $100 of this, and I'm going to see what happens. And I missed the window, and I watched it go for, I think initial buying was 50 cents a coin. So $100, like, all right, 50 coins. Cool. If I did the math right, whatever.
20.
I don't care, whatever. And it was like I was planning to do it
just
that
made a
night,
number up. I
and
didn't even do the math.
It jumped to $14. It's like I'll buy $50.
and what
worth
is
of
it now? Under $1, right?
It hit its highest peak at $27 and change.
Yeah.
And then over the course of the next year, it dropped all the way down to less than $1 a token. I think I waited till it hit $2 and I cashed it all out. I lost my ass on that one.
I'm noticing you don't have any beer either, Daryl.
I don't either. There's what,
I do
3
not.
partials here on the table?
I thought we were done.
Yeah, we were talking about crypto and not beer.
We were
checked out.
talking. Hold on.
But we were talking about crypto
We're talking
beer, which
about
was
beer
nice.
crypto.
Oh, that's
I
pretty good.
made it related, and then we.
But
went
now I
off
want
topic.
beer and not crypto beer.
This is true. 'Cause
Unless it's the beer that came from crypto.
we have
Ooh,
to
that's
wait
some good
for
stuff.
crypto beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More to come. I mean, we're still waiting for a shipment. We got schnapps coming.
Interesting.
And we got some, hopefully I'm going to
isn't
get some
beer.
Pilsner and some other beers that we haven't tried yet. So
Did they end up doing their soda line?
they do. I'm getting some of that too.
Okay.
It's one soda. It's not a soda line, right? It's just like a Coca-Cola or cola.
Okay.
I'm in.
So,
I'm in.
but yeah, when I
excited.
get that, I'll bring it all in. We can do another episode if you guys want to. Or
We'll
you
have to do a
just-
mixer with some whiskey.
there you go.
I'm in. What are we at for? I don't even know what we're at. Oh, well, yeah, we're at time.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Way a timer.
Well, thank you guys for joining us again and bringing some wonderfully delicious beers.
They were
Much
good.
Appreciate your time as always.
Actually, they were all delicious
Indeed.
in their own way.
They're all special.
Well, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy.
If you didn't learn anything today, at least remember this. Beer is the answer that makes everything better.
Can't remember the question, but who cares when you have a cold one in your hand?
Remember, everybody, drink responsibly, drink high gravity.
Most importantly, drink well.
Okay, not the well. Life's too short for bad beers.
Stay frosty, my friends.